Welcome to AISD-TV News for the week of September 17th. I'm Melody Ascari.
And I'm Bryce Gilbertson. Sam Houston recently held their first Texan Roundup where staff and dignitaries met with 189 students that needed a little extra guidance and counseling to help them get graduation ready.
Also at Sam Houston, the Alumni Association recently refurbished and repainted Big Sam, the school's victory bell, and presented it to their alma mater prior to their pep rally. New principal Fernando Benavides has been working with the Alumni Association to bring the history and spirit from the past to today's student body. Big Sam rang loud and proud last Saturday for its first public appearance during the Seguin and Sam game.
The Arlington Police Department will be hosting delegates from Panama this month. Carter Junior High School Resource Officer Vanessa Harrison is spearheading this endeavor. This exchange program is a way to promote professional management by sharing data, procedures, and training modules between agencies. Panama delegates from the Mayor's Office, municipal, and national police departments are interested in the Citizens on Patrol, community watch groups, and school resource officer programs. They will be here the last week of September.
Heather Cook, a first grade teacher at Bebensee Elementary, was nominated for Teacher of the Year in a lounge makeover contest sponsored by Howarth Incorporation, a manufacturer of office furniture based in Michigan. Ms. Cook, pictured here with Principal David Dillard in the Teacher's Lounge, was one of the 5 winners selected from the U.S. and Canada. Howarth awarded Ms. Cook with a personal gift card, a large basket of pencils for the school, 2 tables, and 12 chairs for the Teacher's Lounge. Representatives from Howarth came to Bebensee on September 12th to present Heather and Bebensee with the prizes. Congratulations, Bebensee and Ms. Cook.
Last Saturday marked the 3rd annual Operation Graduation event. All 6 high schools had volunteers from the school district, the city of Arlington, and the community to knock on doors of students who did not come back to school this year. The volunteers talked with the students and invited them back to school. The schools are working with these students to help them graduate. All the high schools had staff on hand to register students that came back that day, and other former students said they would be in Monday to register. One student only lacked 1.5 credits for graduation. Knowing that people care about their welfare encourages the former students to return back to school. Thanks to all the people who volunteered their time to make Operation Graduation a success.
Also on Saturday, the AISD Education Foundation held its 2nd annual Tailgate Arlington fundraiser, and it was a great success. In addition to watching games on big screens, food was provided by several restaurants, electronics, and good old-fashioned football throw games, a photo booth, live music, silent auctions, to name a few of the activities. Thanks to all the wonderful sponsors, Linebarger, Guggen, Blair, and Sampson, Medical Center of Arlington, Purdue, Brandon, Fielder, Collins, and Mott, UTA, Republic Services, J.K. Living Foundation, and many more. Money raised will help fill the gap in funding between what Arlington ISD students need in the classroom and what is currently available.
On Monday, Mayor Robert Cluck, along with Interim Superintendent Dr. Marcelo Cavazos, visited 3 winners of the 3rd annual Move with the Mayor. Program sponsors include Nestle's, Stouffer's, Allen Sachs, JPS Health Network, and Six Flags Over Texas. With tracking forms and pedometers, students logged their steps by walking, playing, and jogging. Completed forms were due to physical education teachers who determined the winners. The 3 top finishers this year all surpassed the winning numbers of steps from last year. The winners are 3rd place winner Hannah Robinson from Moore Elementary, and the top 2 go to Bryant Elementary students, Romello Watson, who placed 2nd, and this year's most active student, 1st place winner, Skylar Searcy. Congratulations and stay active.
And now here's sports with Sam Weiger.
Hi everyone. We had a couple of upsets this past week in sports, so let's get to it. In volleyball, District 3 5A, the big game of the week was the hard-fought battle between Lamar and last year's district champs Arlington. This past Tuesday night, the Lady Vikes win in 5 games and then sweep Weatherford on Friday to remain undefeated in district play, along with Martin Lady Warriors. Arlington and North Crowley are tied with 1 loss apiece, followed by Weatherford, Bowie, Pascal, and Sam. This week's Game of the Week has the Lady Vikes visiting the Lady Texans at Sam Houston. Seguin Lady Cougars, under the direction of new head coach Lauren Otto, has come up short in their first 3 district games to Legacy, Summit, and Red Oak. This week, they face off with Lancaster and Mansfield's newest school, Lake Ridge. In football, Bowie, at home, upset the Class 5A second-ranked Dallas Skyline. Bowie scored first with a 6-yard catch from backup quarterback sophomore Tony James to Jordan Verzi, who who dunked the ball over the goal. Coach Kenny Perry sent the entire team to the end zone to celebrate and received 3 15-yard penalties. Bowie backed up these opening antics with Verzi hitting James again from 10 yards out and making the 2-point conversion for a 14-0 lead. The Volunteer defense held Skyline to a field goal to end the first quarter 14-3. Quarterback Tony James had 3 touchdowns passing and 2 rushing touchdowns like this 40-yarder. After shutting out Skyline in the third, the Raiders scored 20 unanswered points, bringing them within 2 points. Skyline went for the 2-point conversion for the tie, but was denied as the pass was batted away. Bowie wins 38-36. Over at Cravens Field, it was the Warriors versus the Warriors. South Grand Prairie at Martin. This was a defensive game. It wasn't until the second quarter that the first score was made, and that was from Josh Hall running it in from the 13-yard line. South Grand Prairie scored in the third, and the game went into triple overtime before Martin kicker Ben Grogan seals the win with a 23-yard punch through the uprights. Martin beat South Grand Prairie 24-21. Elsewhere in the district, Arlington Colts beat the Mansfield Timberview Wolves 37-26, and on Saturday, Keller Central comes out on top against Lamar 27-21, taking advantage of the 3 Viking turnovers. Also on Saturday, 4A Seguin Cougars played host to the 5A Sam Houston Texans. Sam scored the only touchdown in the first quarter with a 1-yard run by quarterback Irvin Hill. Seguin quarterback Ashawn Mays runs in from 21 yards out, and Jordan Hicks from the 4 to end the first half 14-6 over Sam Houston. Seguin's quarterback racked up 240 yards rushing for the night like this 65-yard run. And this 82-yard dash, giving him 3 rushing scores for the evening. The Texans' Darian Flowers had a 60-yard run for 6 points, his only run for the evening, but the Texans fall short. Seguin wins 35-25. That's it for sports. I'm Sam Weiger, hoping you will go out and support your team.
Thanks, Sam. That's a lot of sports information. Now, before we go, a few presidential facts. An avid golfer, Woodrow Wilson, would sometimes use black golf balls so he could play in the snow.
The first left-handed president was James Garfield, who was said he could write Latin with one hand and Greek with the other.
And did you know that John Quincy Adams owned a pet alligator, which he kept in the East Room of the White House? He was also the first president to have a pool table installed.
That's it for AISD-TV News. I'm Melody Ascari.
And for Sam Weiger, I'm Bryce Gilbertson. Thanks for watching.
Have a great week.